Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be showcasing how to add custom music discs or jukebox sounds. As inside the snapshot 24W20A, they made it so you can add custom musics to the game, and this does also then add custom music discs through data packs. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do that. I've made an example. This example is using the Puzzle Box song by Aaron that was in the 1.21 soundtrack. It didn't get its own music disc, so I've added it onto a Enchanted Golden Apple. Now you could obviously add custom textures and models using the custom model data. So for example, you could retexture a default music disc and you can give any item any song. But the thing is, it has to be a registered song. If I run this command, which you can see right here, I'm giving myself an item. So I'm going to give myself the mace. We're then adding the tag jukebox playable. You cannot enter any sound in this slot. It has to be a registered jukebox song. By default, obviously the only default ones are the Minecraft ones that come with the default music discs, but you can add custom ones to this. So let's say we want to add the custom Puzzle Box song to the mace. There is then also this second part, which is show in tooltip, and this is if it will show you what song is played. By default, this is set to true, but you can change it to false. Now, if I just show you, if we set it to false, I will be given a mace, and you can see it don't have any additional tooltips. But now, if I was to run the command again and change this to true, which I've now done, this one does have a tooltip on what song it plays. So that is the difference between true and false on that part. This one, even though it doesn't have a tooltip, it will still play a song if I put it into the jukebox, and you can see it's now playing Puzzle Box. So now let me quickly show you how you can do this, as all it requires is a data pack and also a resource pack. Let's start off with a data pack. For the data pack, you need to make a folder. Inside of the folder, you need to have another folder called data, spelled exactly like that, no capitals. And then you need a pack file, which is an MC meta file. If I click on this, all you need in this is the pack format, which is currently 45. This will change depending on what version you are running this data pack in. To find the most recent version of this, just go to the most recent snapshot and it should be listed. And then you want a description, which this just describes what the data pack does, and it just adds custom new music discs. So now that is the pack file done, we're going to go into data, and this needs to be called whatever your data pack is called. So this is basically your data pack ID. Now this data pack is just called new_music, but this can be called whatever you want. Now if we click on this, we have this another file called jukebox song. This needs to be named exactly like this, no capitals and with the underscore. If you spell this wrong, then the data pack won't work. Now inside of here, we have the list of new musics we have added, which we've only added one, but we are going to copy this and paste it in because we're going to add a new one. And this one is going to be called Deeper. Inside of 121, there was another song called Deeper, which was not added as a music disc. So we're going to add that as a music disc. Now inside of this file, this needs to be a JSON file. You want the comparator output. This is the output that the comparator will give when it is playing this song. So this can be anything from 1 to 15. We want this to give an output of 1. Now the description is what is shown when you put the book into the jukebox. When it comes up on your screen as playing the song, this is what will show, and this will also show on the tooltip. But we're not going to make it translatable for now. We're just going to call it Deeper. And then the length in seconds. This is the length in which the song is. Now this is in seconds, so the song currently is set to 193 seconds. So you would just need to make this how long your song is. If this is shorter than your actual song, I think the jukebox will eject it once this time is over. And then the sound event. Now this is the sound that will be played when the music disc is entered into the jukebox. And we've got it as Minecraft, then music disc dot, and we just want to change this to the name of our song, which is called Deeper. And that is all you need for the data pack. Once you have all of this, the data pack is done. For every new song, you'll just need to copy and paste the JSON file and duplicate it how many times and just change the values. So now that's the data pack done. This data pack is ready to go into Minecraft. But before we do that, let's fix up the resource pack. So once again, you need a new file. Inside this file, you need an assets named exactly like that. You don't want to have any capitals. And then you need a pack folder, which once again is an MC meta file. Inside here, you need to have the pack format, which currently is 34. This will change depending on what version you are using this data pack in. And the description is just what the resource pack does. And then it just adds new music to the game. And then we've just got a random color here just to give it a bit of color. Now inside of the assets folder, we currently have Minecraft. And the reason we have this as Minecraft is because if we jump back to the data pack, if we go back to one of our songs, this is Minecraft right here. So we need to have the resource pack as Minecraft, otherwise it will not work. So that is why this is called Minecraft. And then inside of here, we want a sounds file and a sounds JSON. Let's quickly cover the sounds JSON first. Now this is very simple. All you need is whatever was entered inside of the data pack. So we had music disc ... puzzle box. If you want to add more than one, all you need to do is copy this, add a comma there, and then just paste it again, which we are adding more than one. So we just need to add deeper right here, and that will work. Now, once again, the reason this is entered exactly like that is because if we jump back to the data pack, you'll see that this right here is the same as this right here, music disc .deeper. So whatever was entered right there needs to be the same here. And then this is where the file is stored, or the sound is stored. So this is stored in records, and then we want to change this to deeper. There we go. Now if I save this, and that is basically the sounds done. So we've now added the sound for deeper. All we need to do now is go to sounds, and then you can see records. So whatever this file is called, that's what you'll need to enter in the sounds part right here. And then inside of here, we just have the song name. Now this needs to be a OGG file. If it's MP3 or any other, it will not work. It needs to be OGG, which if it is MP3 or anything, you can just use a file converter to convert it from MP3 to OGG. So I've now converted it, is now OGG. And the final thing, whatever this is called, needs to be the same as what is entered right here. So we just have it named as deeper. Now this is the resource pack done as well. So let's now add these to Minecraft and see if it works. So first of all, we're going to add the data pack. And do you wish to add this? We do. It's incompatible for this version, but that doesn't matter. It should still work. And we want to load it. It has loaded fine. Okay, there was no errors. That is a good sign. So let's now create this world. And now we want to add the resource pack, which we're now in the resource packs file. Let's drag that over. And yes. And okay, it's showing up red, but that's just because that's the color we entered. If I now do that, is that going to work? It has, with no errors. And now to test this, all we need to do is grab ourselves a jukebox, and then we just need to enter the command. So the name right here is whatever the ID was called inside of the data pack, which if we quickly just jump back to it, we called it new_music. So if I quickly just copy that and paste that right there, that has now corrected it, but we don't want puzzle box. We want the one deeper. You can see it has detected that as a song because you can see it went from red to yellow. And we want the tooltip to be true. Now we want, what should we grant this to? Let's add it to a amethyst cluster. There we go. So with this amethyst cluster, you can see it now plays the song deeper. And if we now enter it into the jukebox, you can see it is now playing the song deeper. Now this is how you add custom jukebox sounds. I'm not going to cover inside this video how to add custom textures and model data, as that is something that has been around for quite some time. This tutorial is basically just to show you how to add custom songs. Anyway, that is how to add custom songs to Minecraft. I will have the example versions I created in this video downloadable on Planet Minecraft, which will be linked in the description. So if you want to download them rather than creating all the files yourself and just adjusting them like I showcased, then you can definitely do so. But anyway, if you enjoyed, do leave a like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, do also leave them in the comments. Bye!